Hi, welcome back to the third video of chapter 1. I don't know how many videos that I have to record. Guys, this is the typical organization chart for housekeeping department in any hotel. It will be headed by someone named executive housekeeper, and there will be a few department or sub-units in the housekeeping. As you can see, number 1 here is the housekeeping department, which is in charge of the room cleanliness. This one is night supervisor, means someone who will be heading the night shift, because usually the cleaning of hotel will be taken care mostly during the day shift. So you will have a few people working at the night shift, taking care of a few things. I will explain it later, maybe in another chapter, how is the function of the night housekeepers. Next is the linen room supervisor. And then you will also have what we call as senior housekeeping aide, in which this person will be in charge of the public areas such as lobby, mostly lobby areas. And next is you will have someone who is in charge of recreation. They call it recreation supervisor. Recreation supervisor sometimes refers to the unit that is in charge of planning for any activities on the private beach in the resorts. Guys, I still remember the hotel that I worked before. They have one recreation attendant who is in charge for beach activities or water activities at the private beach. And also there will be somebody who is in charge of the pool, swimming pool. So the lifesavers, not the lifesavers, what is the job title? The person who is in charge of the life save in the swimming pool will also be under the housekeeping department. And also housekeeping department also sometimes have what we call as florist unit, in which this unit will be in charge of decorating flowers for the VIP. And also some hotel, they will have specific gardener department, or gardening department, and landscaping is also under housekeeping. So housekeeping is generally the cleanliness and upkeeping of upkeeping of the hotel beauty. Guys, I just would like to add over here, there is also one person in the hotel. It is not somewhere in this organization chart, but we call this person as houseman. Houseman, houseman. So houseman is actually in charge of transporting up. Remember, houseman is someone who is in charge of transporting up all the clean and fresh linen to the pantry on the floors. You know, you have many floors and you have pantry at every floors for linen. So houseman will bring all the clean linens to the floor pantries and bring down all the dirty linens to the laundry. So someone, it is not here, but we call as houseman also, is one of the member in housekeeping department. All right, so as you can see over here, housekeeping manager will be assisted by many floor assistant or floor supervisors, and each floor supervisors will have a few room attendants to take care of each floors. Reporting to work. Guys, reporting to work means the first day of executive housekeeper. When you report to work means the first day you report to your report to work means report to office the first day. So during the first day reporting to work, you will be introduced by maybe your general manager, maybe your human resource manager, and in this case, in this slide, they said resident manager. Resident manager means the manager of a few hotels, the head of a few hotels in one residence or in one territory. They call it resident manager. So the resident manager will introduce you to other members of the hotel. This is very common. During your first day, people will introduce to you to the member of the hotel. and you also will be given or will be shown on the hotel organization how it is likely. This is basically your orientation. You will be given the hotel organization chart and then showing the position of the principal assistants to department heads. So you will be known, you will be made known to your colleagues, the head of the departments, and also the principal assistant to the department heads. And very importantly is your department assistant. So your department assistant, like we have seen in the organization chart, you have two important assistants. Number one is your housekeeping manager, and number two is the laundry manager. So these two person is actually your best man, the two best men of yours. Housekeeping manager and laundry manager is the assistants of executive housekeeper. So what is the early priority activities? What is the first thing that you need to do? What is the first thing that you need to start when you start the work as the executive housekeeper? You must establish, can you see over here, establish the requisite qualification and also recruit the housekeepers to principal assistant. So if you don't have the executive, if you as the executive housekeeper do not have the housekeeping manager and also laundry manager, you must establish the qualification and get it done very fast. So that, guys, why we need the qualification? So that we can interview and get one. So establish the qualification and recruit as soon as possible your two principal assistants. And then the next thing that you need to do, the next major planning that you need to do, if you are taken in as the executive housekeeper, is to actually do the house breakout plan. So in the new hotel, you as the new executive housekeeper in the new hotel, you must have the house breakout plan. House breakout plan is actually here, pictorial representation of every guest room as it is located within the hotel. Guys, what is house breakout plan? It is actually the drawing, pictorial representation, means the drawing of hotel guest room position or location. So you must know the position and location of each guest room so that you have the big picture and you become familiar with the facility. You as the boss, you must be familiar with the facility so that you can give the proper instruction and make the proper decision when you are doing scheduling, manpower planning, and so on. So this is example of house breakout plan. So you will break out the hotel into this kind of drawing so that you understand where is the room 1036, where is the room 1087, and here is the storage. S means storage, S means storage. Here means E is what? E means electrical switch room. So you have the best and also overall picture of the organization. Guys, next is after you have the clear picture of your organization, of your hotel layout, and then you should plan for the workload distribution. How many people do you need to clean the room? That's why you start with the house breakout plan, because you want to continue with the workload distribution. So we will continue on the next video on how to actually distribute the workloads among the staff in housekeeping. How many is the minimum, how many is the maximum number of employees needed to clean the room.